The Bible is not the Torah, it's not the Zabur, it's not the Injil.
When he talks about Muhammad in the Bible, talking about the book that we have now, he finds Muhammad in the Bible. People try to translate his lectures. They start translating it as, oh, here's Muhammad in the Torah, if it's a passage from, let's say, Deuteronomy. Or if he's talking about the Gospel of John and the Comforter there or something like that, then they say, oh, this is the Injil. And he said, no. I said Bible because it's in the Bible. John 14 is in the Bible. He's saying these things are not the Torah or the Injil. Which is interesting because what does the Quran say? The Quran says Muhammad's in the Torah and the Gospel, not in the Bible. So if the Bible isn't the Torah and the Gospel, as he's claiming right here, why are you going to the Bible when we're talking about the Torah and the Gospel? If it's some other book, then what other book are we the people of? What is that even talking about? The people of the book?
Translate that. Holy book. Instead of saying Torah, Zabur, Injil. Torah is the revelation, the wahi, that Allah Bari Ta'ala gave to Hazrat Musa alayhi salam.
That's the Torah. So it's the revelation given to Moses.
And whatever instructions were given through him is the Torah. Was it given in a book?
What's that? So the Torah, according to Ahmed Deedat, is the instructions God gave to Moses, not the book that Christians still have.
Was it given in a book form? No. Allah gave by word form. Wahi.
Word form.
This is the revelation that was given to him by Allah in word, not as a book. He's also implying that whatever was revealed to him is not around.
Surah 2, you have a bunch of these in the Quran. Let's just look at a couple verses from Surah 2 here. O children of Israel, call to mind my favor which I bestowed on you, and be faithful to your covenant with me. I will fulfill my covenant with you, and of me alone should you be afraid. And believe in what I have revealed, verifying that which is with you. Oh, I thought it was just the oral revelation given to Moses that we don't have anymore. But here, referring to the Jews of Muhammad's time, believe in what I have revealed, verifying that which is with you, and be not the first to deny it. Neither take a mean price in exchange for my communications, and me alone. So he says here, verse 85, yet you it is who slay your people and turn a party from among you out of their homes, backing each other up against them unlawfully and exceeding the limits. And if they should come to you as captives, you would ransom them, while their very turning out was unlawful for you. Unlawful according to what? Do you then believe in a part of the book and disbelieve in the other? The context of the book here is the scriptures of the Jews. Do you believe in part of the book and disbelieve in the other? What then is the reward of such among you as do this, but disgrace in the life of this world, and on the day of resurrection they shall be sent back to the most grievous chastisement, and Allah is not at all heedless of what you do. So according to the Quran, Jews have a book, and Allah says if you only believe in part of it, and you disbelieve in other parts of it, you're going to hell. He's going to punish you in this world and the next. Does that sound like Allah is saying, oh yeah, you've got a corrupt book. It's got some truths in it, but the rest of it has been corrupted. When right here, verse 85, he specifically says, if you only believe in part of the book, and which book is he talking about? What has he said in this chapter that he's confirming? That which is with you. Jews have a book with them. And they are told, you cannot just believe in parts of it, you have to believe in all of it. What does every Muslim dawah guy tell you? Oh yes, there may be some truths in your book, but your book's been corrupted, so reject all these parts of it. That's what Allah says he'll send you to hell for doing. And yet, it's what D-Dot and others say. Verse 91, and when it is said to them, believe in what Allah has revealed, they say, we believe in that which was revealed to us, and they deny what is beside that, while it is the truth, verifying that which they have. It's talking about a book that they still have during the time of Muhammad. Surah 2, verse 101, and when there came to them an apostle from Allah, verifying that which they have, party of those who are given the book, threw the book of Allah behind their backs as if they knew nothing. Verifying that which they have. Does this sound like what D-Dot's saying? It's a book they gave to Moses and they don't have it anymore. They just don't have it. But just be careful you don't make these guys think that they still have the Torah. Even having the hadith where the Torah is brought to Muhammad. Muhammad says, bring me the Torah. They bring him the Torah. And he says, I believe in you and in the one who revealed you. What does Ahmed Deedat say? No, that's not the Torah. So, my goodness, literal Muhammad himself says to a copy of the Torah that existed during his time, I believe in you and in the one who revealed you. And you've got Ahmed Deedat. No, actually, he's not talking about the Torah that Jews have today. He's not talking about the Torah. Nope, the Torah is just the oral revelation given to Moses that we don't have anymore. It says the exact opposite of what's in the Quran and the Hadith. And Muslims just don't care. They'll still treat him like a hero. This is amazing, man.
But where is now the Torah, the Zabur, and the Injil? Where are they?
Guys, this is what's amazing. Because Muslims do not know what their Quran says, this. They will sit here and listen to this and think it's great. What is the Torah? Where are they? What are they? They don't have them anymore. Meanwhile, Allah and Muhammad and the Quran and the Hadith, I'm talking about what you have. I'm talking about the book that you have. How can I make it any clearer that I'm talking about the book that you have? That's what I'm talking to. And Ahmed Deedat can just say the exact opposite, and Muslims will absorb it because they don't know what's in their own book. I've said before a million times, dawah only thrives in an atmosphere of ignorance. But I'm not just talking about like ignorance about Islam among Christians or atheists or anything else. It's also the Muslims who don't know enough about Islam to respond to something like this. And these guys can basically manipulate an entire generation into believing that the Quran doesn't affirm the Torah and the Gospel. Well, oh yeah, or if it's affirming the Torah and the Gospel, it's just talking about something else, not talking about something anyone has today. What did we just read it? We just read multiple passages where Allah said, "I'm talking about what you have." What you have. I'm affirming that what you have. And don't reject anything of what you have. You have to believe in all of it. If you reject one little verse, I'm condemning you to hell. And then Ahmed Deedat, no, he's not talking about anything the Jews actually have.
I said, where is Injil Isa?
I said, where's the Injil of Jesus?
Look, we believe, what did we say?
Did you hear it? They laughed. Where's the gospel of Jesus? Well, a bunch of dummies. Good point. Surah 7, verse 157, guys. Those who follow the apostle prophet, so they believe this is Muhammad, the Ummi, whom they find written down with them in the Torah and the Injil, the Torah and the gospel. And you can read this long thing, and in the end it says, it is that are the successful, whom they find written down. This destroys everything you just said by itself. If we didn't look at anything else, this destroys what he just said. The Torah and the gospel are not a book. They're not written things. It just refers to the speech of Moses and Jesus. What does the Quran say? Written down with them in the Torah and the gospel. 543. This is after Jews come to Muhammad to settle a dispute. How does Allah respond to Jews coming to Muhammad to settle a dispute? He says, why do they come to you for a decision when they have their own law before them? The Jews. That's actually Torah. That's actually Torah in Arabic. They have the Torah before them. Do they have the Torah before them according to Ahmed Deedat? No, because the Torah was just revelation given to Moses, which was corrupted, and you don't have it in a written form. So what do the Jews have before them? We know this verse, the historical context. That's when Muhammad told the Jews, bring a Torah. He says, I believe in you and in the one who revealed you. And Ahmed Deedat says the Quran is wrong and Muhammad is wrong. They don't know what they're talking about. Only Ahmed Deedat knows anything he's talking about. And you got verse 47, let the people of the gospel judge by what God hath revealed therein. How? We don't have it. If any do fail to judge by the light of what God hath revealed, they are no better than those who rebel. How are we supposed to do that? It says we're going to hell if we don't judge by the gospel. According to Deedat, we don't have the gospel. 66, if only they had stood fast by the Torah, the gospel, and all the revelation that was sent down to them from their Lord, they would have enjoyed happiness from every side. There is from among them a party on the right course, but many of them follow a course that is evil. This is talking about Jews and Christians and condemning them for not for not standing fast by the Torah and the gospel. How would we do that if we don't have it? Verse 68, say, O people of the book, you have no ground to stand upon unless you stand fast by the Torah, the gospel, and all the revelation that has come to you from your Lord. How can we stand fast by the Torah and the gospel if, according to Ahmed Deedat, we don't have it? And finally, verse 94 here of chapter 10. This is directed specifically to Muhammad. This is Allah speaking to Muhammad. If thou wert in doubt, O Muhammad, as to what we have revealed unto thee, then ask those who have been reading the book from before thee. Muhammad could only confirm his revelations, as from God by going to people who are reading the book already, Jews and Christians, to make sure that his revelations line up with ours. Does this make the slightest bit of sense if our book isn't the revelation from God? Oopsie, according to Deedat, we don't have a book from God. So how would Muhammad's revelations line up with our non-revelations? This is so, I don't know, it's so weird, man.